Go.
My name's Jordan Short. I'm from Greenville, Tennessee, and I did mine on Texas Western College. TWC was founded in 1914 in El Paso, Texas. In 1967, the name was changed to the University of Texas at El Paso. It's the largest university in the nation with a majority of Mexican-American students. It's the first Southern college to integrate its intercollegiate athletic teams. They made history on March 19, 1966 when Coach Don Haskins started 5 African Americans in the NCAA championship against the legendary Adolph Rupp and the Kentucky Wildcats. They called it nigger ball because the whites back then thought that if you put 5 blacks on the court at the same time that they had somehow reverted to their native impulses. This was a quote from Coach Haskins from the Los Angeles Times. He said, "I wasn't out there to be a pioneer when I was playing Kentucky." He just said, "I was simply playing the best players on the team and they happened to be black." Some of his accomplishments while he was there, he complied 719 win to 353 loss record while he was there. He was 14 Western Athletic Conference championships, 14 NCAA tournament bursts. In 1997, he's entered in the Basketball Hall of Fame. He led UTED to 17 20+ win seasons, and he served as assistant to the Olympic team coach in 1970. This was pretty much in Glory Road. It showed everything that happened. I mean, that's pretty much what this college was known for. I got like a little YouTube video. It's just like a trailer of Glory Road if you want to see it.
You ready? Traitor. I'm very pleased that you're interested in the coaching job, Mr. Haskins. McCarty says you're a winner. You guys are playing like girls. We're a small college, and you have to live in the men's dorm with your family. Hey, Coach! That little boy loves that game. We'll leave him right there. How's it sound? Yeah, that's what it takes to coach Division I basketball. That's all right with me. If we're going to win, we're going to have to change everything, including who we recruit.
And one of these players you're looking at, they're just playground kids.
There are a bunch of guys in the big schools morning. I see skill. I see quick. That's what I'm putting on the court.
Well, first, just Coach bringing us.
Coach said things around here were going to be different.
Taco, nacho, burrito. Now look at my hot dog.
Doesn't look like he was kidding.
You're here to play basketball my way. My way's hard.
Come on, Miss Chalk. We do not back down ever.
I'll teach you teamwork. I think a white boy eat chitlins. Pig and tested. I'll teach you discipline.
You got 2 weeks to get your grades up. Right?
Or else what?
Well, Mom, who can tell me the answer?
My son, Harry Kane.
Oh, respect. You'll have to earn yourselves.
Take a look around you. This ain't Kentucky.
Look at this. You ain't never gonna be like that. You quit now, you quit every day the rest of your life.
You want to shove them up and win.
From Walt Disney Pictures and producer Jerry Bruckheimer
We're in Texas Western.
comes the incredible story of the team that changed the game forever.
Coach Haskins is starting 5 black players, a first in NCAA championship history.
Thank you for keeping us together, no matter what the obstacle is. It's not about talent, it's about heart. It's about who you go out there and play the hardest. They're not going to give us anything. So you got to go out there and you got to take it.
Glory Road.
Okay, And I also did mine on the first Africans to ever play in the NBA. And Charles Henry Cooper, he was one of the 3 players with a legitimate claim to be the first African American to play in the to play in the NBA. He was the first black player to be drafted to the NBA team in 1950s and was signed to the Boston Celtics. Nate Sweetwater Clifton, shortly afterwards, he was the first black player to sign a contract with the NBA. Before his professional career, he played for the New York Rens, which was like an early version of the Globetrotters, and then he ended up playing for the Harlem Globetrotters. He was signed to the New York Knicks in the first season, and he helped led his team to the first ever appearance in the NBA Finals. And Earl Lloyd, he was the first black player to play an NBA game. His team started its season 1 day before Cooper's and 4 days before Clifton, so I guess that's the reason why he was the first to ever play a game. On October 31st, 1950, he became the first African American to play an NBA game against the Oscars Royals, or something like that, Rochester. He was selected by the Washington Capitals. And that's all I have.
Any questions?
Can you go back to the first guy, Charles Henry, what was his last name?
How long would each of them like play for the NBA?
I really don't know. I don't know. That was probably in there. I guess I should put that on there.
Do you know whether they were paid the same as the white basketball players?
I mean, they signed a contract, so I'm sure it probably wasn't as much as they pay today because, I mean, it was back then, but I'm sure it was probably around the same.
Can you go back to the nigger ball slide? Alright, when they said, when they would like revert to their native impulses, what you think they meant by that?
I don't know, I guess just like, playing maybe a faster pace or just wouldn't listen to the coach. I don't really know, I guess that's all they really said about it. Maybe just because all stuff that was going on, they just, I don't really know what to say. I mean, maybe kill everybody.
You know, that would be an interesting question for us to discuss, like in a fishbowl forum. Exactly what do they talk about when they say that? I really don't know what they're talking about either. I don't even think they were allowing dunks and that kind of thing back in that time, were they?
Yeah, they was allowed to dunk, but I don't know what they was talking about. That was really just off of, I mean, they didn't really say why or what, you know what I'm saying, what they was talking about. I guess they thought they was going to bring the block out there.
All right, any other questions? Let's give Jordan a good hand. Good presentation.